Yep, there we go. Welcome back to Words with WYSE. I'm your artist WYSE, and yeah, man, I'm back, man. I'm back. As you can see by the title, I want to talk about the new Clipse album. But before I get into that, it's been a couple months since I've done a Words with WYSE. But yeah, I just gassed myself out. Start of the year, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna drop a song every month. I'm gonna do couple freestyles. I'm gonna do this content and that content. I'm gonna work on my fitness. I'm gonna do this. Like, I wanted to do so much, and I think because of the bad year I had last year, I was just on go mode. So those first 3 months were super productive, super impactful. But the last 3 months it's just been, I've needed to like recover basically and just kind of take a breather and yeah, man, just take it in, because it's tough at the end of the day, making the beat, writing the song, recording the song, mixing the song, master the song, market the song, promote the song, edit the video, do the music video by yourself, so on and so forth. The marketing and the promoting part, which is the social media part. It's all tough, and then on top of that, trying to just keep yourself mentally sane, not focusing on the numbers, but you got to focus on the numbers, and then you're trying to do all of this other stuff, but how do you get better as an artist? So it's just a lot to take in. Had to take a breather, yeah, and just kind of reflect. But thank God for this Clipse album. Yo, cause listen, the timing of that drop, I was like, like I wasn't really going with nothing. The writing wasn't finding me, and I heard the album, and it's just giving me a new what's the, I don't want to say life. Life is a bit dramatic, but it's giving me second wind for this year basically, and man, I'm just so grateful for that album. So yeah, man, I just want to discuss some things and just talk about my appreciation for that album and how it's helped to inspire me and yeah, kind of helped me get back on my feet, you know what I mean? So yeah. First thing, yeah, ageism in hip hop, that's not a conversation no more. That cannot be a conversation no more, because these man came in and they shelled it. Pharrell being what, almost 50, Pusha being almost 50, Malice being 52, and they've put out, like, to me so far, probably the best album in hip hop so far this year. And it's a beautiful thing to see rappers in their 50s and 60s. Jay-Z put out 444, which was a great album. Nas's albums with Hit Boy. So they're really kind of like the first generation of rappers to still be kind of mainstream. I know like KRS-One, Rakim, even LL Cool J put out an album. I know they still put out music, but like, I'm talking about that platinum era of hip hop. To see those guys still doing it, it's so inspiring. And ageism in hip hop, that conversation is done, man. That can't exist no more, because truthfully, all the best rappers right now, they're 30 plus. Tyler's 30 plus, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake is still popular, the Clipse, JID's 30 plus, man, Future, all of those guys. For a long time, hip hop was like a young man's genre, but like now it's a grown man's genre, and it's really inspiring. Makes me want to work harder, and yeah, man, it's just beautiful to see. Another thing I want to talk about is Pharrell's production, because I'll be honest, I thought Pharrell was kind of not like Class is permanent, you know what I mean? But I thought some of like the singles that he was producing, I thought they were a little, even like the whole way he was tackling like the minimalism in his beats. I thought it was starting to become a bit like, I don't know. It was like kind of like, oh man, Pharrell's going through that thing that all the great producers kind of go through. Like if you think about it, Timbaland is kind of up and down. You know, all that AI shit too weird. RZA, crazy consistent in the 90s, 2000s kind of fall off of that. You don't really hear of him. You know, Primo still does his thing. Pete Rock, they still do their thing, but it's not on that like mainstream level. Like they haven't been able to kind of keep up with what they used to do at their peak. But Pharrell, whoa, it's like he wanted to prove something, and man, some of those beats, whoo, so be it. Oh my god, chains and whips, so far ahead. Oh, don't even get me started, man. Don't even get me started. Like, it's just Mike Tyson blow to the, like all those kind of beats, and just it's just, yeah, man. I'm Pharrell. Forgive me. You are the GOAT. I should have never doubted you. We should have never doubted you. That was amazing, amazing. Then like being I've been a Pusha T fan. I wasn't around while I was born in '02, so I wasn't around for Lil Willin. I went back listened to the album, but I never really got to experience the Clipse in real time. So being able to experience the Clipse in real time and seeing a different side to Pusha T as well around Malice has been crazy, crazy, crazy cool. Like very different. He's so much more laid back, and it really looks like he's having fun, which is super cool to be so long into your career and still have fun. And that's like, I don't know, it's super cool. You know, it might be a little thing, but I think that's super cool, and it's been really enjoyable to see. Malice, wow. To not have rapped for like 15 years and then come back and be on par with Push, even like some other verses, like he kind of got the barrel Push, crazy. And like also hearing him talk in his interviews, like I'm not really religious at all, but just seeing how devoted he is to his faith, how he implemented it in the album as well, the purpose that he speaks with. Yeah, Malice really reminds me of Samuel L. Jackson's character in Pulp Fiction, Jules. Like I imagine the way Malice is rapping on the album is like what Jules would have been after. Like if they ever did a Pulp Fiction 2, that's who Jules would be. Like it's like just from like, you know, the biblical talk to the way he talks with purpose, and like obviously in Pulp Fiction, Jules the character, like they have a near-death experience, and you know he basically turns to God by the end of the movie and changes his life. And it's like the same thing with Malice when they were saying, you know, talking about what happened, why they split up initially, and seeing all their friends and you know, get into trouble and yeah, just getting away from that. I just thought that was really like, that's like a really cool little dynamic, a little crossover in my mind at least. I might be reaching, but that's how it's painted in my head at least. So yeah, man, I just thought like the conviction and the purpose which he speaks and raps with is just it's just great. It's just greatness. It's just greatness. And it's like they really don't waste bars. Like obviously every rap album, especially in an album, like you're gonna have verses where you need a couple like linking lines and, you know, little throwaways, but for the most part every verse has a message. It carries it such a deliberate energy, and like to be able to put that conviction and that purpose into your music so deep into your career is just inspiring, man. Very inspiring to me. So yeah, like some of the beats I've been making now, like I'm kind of approaching sampling just a little bit differently, looking for different things, different sounds. Like I don't feel like the Clipse or Pusha T gets enough credit for their beat selections. It's never, I think that's what makes this album so fresh. It's never like what's happening right now. Like you're not gonna hear, you know, that them just jump onto like a normal trap beat or whichever producer is popping off now. You know what I mean? Like they stick to their guns. They always go for something that's a little, that will throw you off a little bit, and yeah, just kind of taking that part in and just trying to create, just create with freedom. Don't create with those boundaries. Like, okay, if it's 140, it has to sound like a Metro booming beat, and you know, hi-hats have to be this way or that way. Like, why not put a train track in that? Why not use a fan in it? You know what I mean? Like, does the bass have to sound like that? Let's make our own kick. Let's I don't know, throw you know, someone tapping a cup into the beat. Like, just like real creative stuff. And it's just making me think a little bit more. I've also started to sample a little less. Those simps, those simps, the synthesizers on that album. Oh my god. I ain't got nothing. Listen, man, I ain't got too much to say, man. But like, it's just very inspiring to see that generation still put in amazing 10 out of 10 work. And yeah, man, I just really hope that one day I can be doing the same thing, being in my 40s or whatnot, and still putting out great art for people. Yeah, man, I'm ready. I feel inspired again. I've got that second wind, and I can't wait to be a part of that next generation of hip hop artists that, you know, push boundaries and take this art form forward, man. I'm really looking forward to it, man, and a lot of that is down to the Clipse, man. So thank you to the Clipse, thank you to Pharrell. Let God Sort 'Em Out. Amazing album, and yeah, I feel very inspired. But I think that's all I got for today. I'm back. The Clipse are back. Hip hop is back, and yeah, man, I feel great. So tell me what your favorite song is from the album. You know what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you want me to talk about next. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace. Still ain't got no outro.